And hi guys, this is episode 10 for the Pak128 first Serious Try sessions in my Simutrans sessions on How Not to Game with Kelly Jack. I'm Kelly Jack. And this is also, and the reason the pause is staying on for a moment, my comments video. I only have one comment. It's on the post, and the person mentioned that comments didn't appear to be enabled. It's Dorkly Markley, 3290. Hey, I went in and checked. You might have hit one of the two that I found, and there was only two. I managed to fix one. I haven't fixed the other. The other one may not get fixed. That's that first video that I ever posted. Apologize for that. Feel free about it. You had some other comments? The most pressing one that needs to be addressed, Dorkly Markley, is am I an AI bot? Trust me, my family, blood relatives, the family that I've disowned, the family that's disowned me, a lot of my friends, living and dead, would probably tell you that it would be much nicer if I was an AI bot. That way they could deny all existence of me. Okay? Easy enough to take and say that, yeah. And besides, how do we all know that we're not artificial intelligence constructs within a master matrix program? Isn't that the new one that's going around, that we're all just, little programs running in a MMORPG that, is being played by some higher being, and we're the things? Yeah, who knows? Uh, your other comment was I only have two views. Well, 2 weeks, two views of average. Yeah, I'm happy with that. But good point taken. Some of those are you, so me and myself have to go talk to find out which videos we didn't view, and then beat up because me, myself, and I are supposed to be doing the video views. Uh, I'm joking. Sorry, I couldn't resist that one. That's a good one. It is early in the thing as to who I'm talking to. People are going to stumble on it, just like you stumbled on it. Down the road, telling them I will try to get back to answers, and I'm going to try to. Seriously, I mean, unless my health goes downhill, I get to the point where I have to take a bunch of part-time jobs to keep things going and don't have time, or I flat out, flat line and I'm no longer here to do it. So, yeah, I'm going to try, man. But that's all I can do. As to who I'm talking to, hey, maybe it's that guy at the other end of the thing, because a lot of my comments seem to be seriously, who dreamt up this situation in world politics lately? Who dreamt up this idea? Who dreamt up this weather scenario? Whose idea was it to turn on the auroras? Not mine. I live in a town where there's too much light pollution, and in a valley in the Intermountain West where during the winter smog keeps you from seeing it. It's called an inversion smog. All right, that was my only comment that I'd gotten. At the point of time where I'm recording, I did double check just before going on. I did not see any other comments at this time. If I missed somebody because they clicked in just as I was starting, or between when this posts and when I recorded it, it is mid-afternoon on the 20. What did I say it was? 21st? Is it 21st? 22nd. 22nd. Mid-afternoon on the 22nd. Yeah, I actually have to check a calendar. That's how unemployed I've been. That's also why it seems that I'm a bot, guys. I'm posting a lot because I am bored, clueless. I can do my job runs in a short time because I stopped applying to jobs where I've been turned down multiple times for a while. Yeah, I got a little list over there that's on a clipboard. I go through the clipboard. I see a company and a certain job posting I've already been turned down or just not even considered on. Don't even bother. They can go back into their logs if they want me, or they can wait a while. And if they're just not filling the position, which I've seen a lot of emails that I've gotten back lately, we've decided not to fill the position at this time. At this time, companies ain't feeling as comfortable as some people would have you think they are. Well, game wise, and it's time to go on to the game. We are in the 128 game. We are deep into the hole, almost a million into the hole cash wise. With our assets taken out, that leaves us at a negative 340, 479. If I were to turn off the free play and engage Chapter 7's an option, we would be forced into Chapter 7 at the end of the month. So it's time to start thinking more about how to get the game to build us up. Looking at our routes, the Milk Maiden is not making money yet. It says it is, though. It says we're making money, but it's showing red. What does that mean? That means it's in transit and losing money at the moment. No, it's doing an op profit. Yeah, it's doing an op profit. It's on the upside of the zero, so I'm happy there. Telford Trolley is now making money. Not much, not every month, but it's starting to make money. The Bottle Bustler loses money in transit, but when it delivers, it's delivering big bucks. That's good to know. Grand Boss, the passenger service, has its ups and has its downs. Overall, 66 in the hole. Looking at the vehicle list, yeah, 49 cash flow positive, 66.70 in the quarter for the Rhine. So we're looking pretty good. Yeah, see, that's 156, 59.67. And that's its lifetime earnings that you're looking at. Telford Coal Power, it is a black. It's probably in transit too. Yeah, he's in transit. He just hasn't reached where he's going. Once he reaches, he brings him up so that he's a big money maker too. Collier 3, same boat. He's just so far out that he has up and down. We're on a deliver month right now, so he'll be a black. Be red next month. This guy, he'll get 2 good months, 1 bad month. Hey, I'm good with that. That's the sand train. Here we're all above zero, so I'm not going to worry about that Collier. The Trotter, hey, barely below zero when he does, so I'm okay with that Trotter. He is showing the blue color because the caboose is the 10-person versus the 12-person caboose. So it is the obsolete model. It's no longer made. Collier looking good. Collier 1 looking good. Even though he's showing red, he's red at the moment because he's in transit to a delivery. All the odds on it. Nope. Headed back, deadheading back. That's worse. Yeah, deadheading. That's the other option. So, what can we do to take and start looking at it? Well, this is becoming an issue. So, I do need to figure out a better connection here. And that's going to be an issue because I'll have to take and do a wider bridge or a straightaway. Ooh. So what I'm going to need to do is possibly bring my coal trains straight up to connect here and let the others, go into there. Yeah, this is going to be an interesting run. But then again, I don't want to spend much money. So I think what we're going to do is sit back, see what the monthly's looking like. Op profit is not looking very good. But we're down to the tighter range. It's not as good. I'm not getting those 1500s anymore in the hole per month. So we need to find a money-making line that can make money constantly. And I have a feeling that line that could do that the most would be our sand train. Because coming out here, that train's ready to go right now. Boy, wouldn't it be good to spend a little bit of money, put a sand train out, and add a second sand train? You know, I think I will. Let's do it. There we go. And really, I need to do a platform choose there. Change him to a platform choose. There we go. We need to do the other platform. That way there are two platforms. And then we're going to need a passing siding. We're not going to do a big long one this time. Come on, work mouse. About that. There we go. And I want to do another one here. Why? Because this will be a jam up point if I'm not careful. Now, come back out to here. I don't feel like running all the way out constantly, so we're going to take and do a little side spur to this side. Grab a new depot and use him. So we got the chippy. And he goes on that sander line. Yep, glass sander. There we go. There we go. Now we show off why we have the passing siding or the double throat down here so that we can get across the bridge and not have to pay for two bridges. So let's face it, with as little money as we're making in this game, we need to start finding some short, high money routes real fast. I'm talking like super, super duper fast. And there were some that I was thinking about back over by the cattle barn. Looking at it, Milkmaid's making money. Milkmaid has made $3,000 overall. Coming down slowly, but you know, hey, 500 for the month. That's great. That's great. So we're down to just the sander is showing as red, and that's because we've dispatched that new one onto it. And he's currently red where he's at the far end and just picking up. So we got 2 trains headed out. Yep, that guy just started moving, so he's going to be doing it. We'll have 2, maybe 3 trains on that down the road to start building it up. Now it's time to start thinking about how to get some of these other industries served. Yeah, we're going to do that in the next video. Again, like, share, subscribe, leave a comment. I will get back to them. If the comments are acting up, let me know so that I can follow up with the provider here, YouTube, and see if it's an issue, because it's showing us on, guys. I'm sorry. They are showing us on. So if they are, go to the posts and let me know there that it is not functioning. Do realize I'll have somebody check first. So I will be checking it. Thanks for calling or watching, and have a better day than I'm having.